Hey guys, just getting ready to run the Homelite. I figured I'm going to cut and I'm going to say this. If this saw blows up, I will put it on film. If it's going to blow up, it's going to hang a ring. I'm telling you that right now. I know this. The reason why I asked how far you guys want me to go, you guys said you turn this thing right up. This thing's turned up as far as I think it will go. We're past 100 degrees on the exhaust. This is a 46 millimeter bore, okay? I should be at 102, 103. If you're gonna pour one of these, 102, 103. Okay, it's 107 with no base gasket. So I'm just saying that if you guys are gonna pour one of these, 102, I would say would be a good, safe place. Don't take the bridge out until we know this thing's gonna run. This exhaust port is super wide. It's like 80%. The exhaust port is like 80% of the bore. There is no room for error on this. So I just wanted to cut. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. If anything's going to happen, this thing's going to hang a ring on that little tab I left. I profiled it. I don't know what's going to happen. Part of turning this thing all the way up is taking the bridge out. If it hangs a ring, we're going to build this saw again. I'll need another top end. I'll find one. Maybe one of you guys have one. I don't know. We will build this saw again, maybe with a bridge, even if this one runs. Okay? So, we created a lot of problems. We solved a lot of problems. This has been fun. I'm glad I asked what you guys wanted me to do. I turned this thing right up. And let's see. If it blows up, I'm going to show you guys. We're going to take it apart on film. We're going to talk about what we learned. And we're going to go from there. This is an R&D saw. I got no money into it. I got nothing but time. The cylinder isn't in great shape, guys. It's got some pitting. It's got some scoring. It's got thin chrome. Perfect cylinder to port. If this cylinder was minty, I would have looked for another one. So, I just wanted to film this, put it in. I'll cut it and put it into the video when we start this. We're getting ready to start this thing right now. There she be. Okay? Like I always say, the more I know, the less I know. The only way I'm going to know Homelites, how far can I go, is to go far on one. This is the one. I decided to do it on this channel because if I only port saws that I know are going to win, I'm going to win with, it's like, we're not going to learn anything, are we? So this is the one. We went spicy hot. And it's either going to be a success or a failure. It's already been a success because I learned a lot about what I can and can't do. The other thing that might happen is the bottom end might let go. We don't know. It might run for a while and then the bottom end's going to go. It might run for a while and then hang a ring. We don't know. So I just wanted to put this in here. This has been a trip. I'm enjoying this. I love that you guys are into this. And I love experimenting on film. I got nothing to hide. 99% of saws are going to be a success. That 1% is either going to get to you or you're going to learn from it. Some people blow a saw up and they just can't get past it and they're done porting. That happens a lot. Some people never blow a saw up because they never go that far. I'm going to go far sometimes. That's just me. I got to learn how far I can go on everything. On this. Okay guys, back to the regular scheduled program. I just wanted to cut and film this and put it in there. And we're going to start this saw now and we're going to run it in some wood. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay guys, this thing's been idling for 15 minutes. Metering lever is a little bit too high. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Metering lever is a little bit too high. It's loading up with fuel at idle. That's good, that means it's too rich. Let's put this thing in the wood. It's very rich right now. We will turn it up a little bit as we go. pulls chain. Damn. I guess it's success. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll flip you around, beast. This thing's a monster. 60 cc's. I think this thing's 58.9 cc's, guys. It's not even a 60 cc saw. And it is pulling the absolute you-know-what out of that chain. That chain, the rakers are at like 35, 40 thou. Very low. I use a chain like this to test the torque of my saws if I don't have big wood. Yeah. That's not even that's a double raker, like a safety chain you'd call it. So let's put a bigger log in there and do some more cuts, and then let's call her good for now. I might re-piston and re-ring this saw. It could use rings, I think. A little bit of blow-by on it, but whatever, right? This is just fun. I'd be happy to rock and roll with this saw all day. It's pretty light, it's pretty smooth, got good balance. Ridiculous induction sound with no top on it, which is always good. Okay, I'm gonna pause you here, flip you back around, and we'll strap some bigger wood in and cut that, and there you guys go. I will do another video after this. Let's go over what I actually did to this saw and all the problems I had. There we go, guys. Corded XL76 Homelite. Really cool saw. I have a love for these. This is, my dad ran Homelites, you know, the chrome and red. Something about these brings me back to my childhood. My dad always had one of these up on the shelf. This thing pulls very hard. I haven't even turned it up yet. I'm scared. I'm not scared, but I'm being diligent. I want to make sure that this thing is going to run. It has not hung a ring yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to. It hasn't blown the bottom end up yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to. It's lasted this long. We've put a full tank through it. We've cut some wood. We've let it idle. We've picked it up. We've restarted it. We've shut it down. It seems to be working so far, guys. So we can only go forward from here. At this point, I'm apprehensively going to call this a success. We turned this thing right up and it pulls hard. One thing I'm going to say, guys, reed saws, reed valve induction saws, they make a different kind of power. And this is no exception. They will pull RPM, but they seem to make a broader power curve, which makes just for a better saw. You can lug this thing and spool it right up and it makes torque everywhere. So there's definitely something to be said for a ported reed saw. So we will continue to test and tune this week. If it comes apart, we'll show it on film. Let's hope it doesn't. You keep your fingers crossed and I will keep mine. And so far, I've looked at the piston, everything looks fine. So we will keep going onward and upward. We're going to do more Homelites. You guys seem very interested and I'm enjoying doing it. There's a lot of work to do this, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was just a lot of fun. So there you go. As always, thanks for watching. Take her easy.